So we are having the Orc versus Night Elf. That was to be expected from the start, I guess. It's the semi-final now. OrcWorker surprisingly was able to pick off Happy in the quarterfinals. So right now we have Foggy versus Sonic, with Foggy leading 1-0 in one of the semi-finals. And this is the second semi-final, OrcWorker versus Remind. It's the first game. So let's see if OrcWorker can continue surprising and actually even get to the grand finals to play against either Foggy or Sonic, or if Remind will prevail. We will have to find out. Ancient Isles is the first map. And let's see how that is going to turn out. We will be seeing a Blight Master and a Demon Hunter. There's just really nothing else to be seen here. Unless Remind wants to go for something really fancy, which is very unlikely. And there we go. It's a Demon Hunter and a Blight Master. Why does Moon play Gera Cup? It's just not worth it for him. That's really it. Especially with like the struggle with ping and such. It's really just not worth it for him, I suppose. Same for most of the other Asian players. Right. Let me quickly catch up with some of the chat. What do you think about what happened at Ting finals turn? I didn't see it yet. I didn't see any of it. I only heard that 1-0 was completely trolling and basically throwing away all the games. So that kind of sucks. Someone earlier in the chat said that they split money, maybe. It's not confirmed, but honestly that would make sense because I don't know what the current state of 1-0 and TH is, but if 1-0 would actually think that he would have no chance at all against TH no matter what, then I see why he just played troll strats, but it's like, who would have a chance against TH if not 1-0? Like from the undead players, I mean. And if they split their money, then it would make sense why 1-0 was completely trolling. But that's also not confirmed, so I don't know. I didn't see the games myself yet, still have to check that out. But it definitely is kind of weird. Best of 9 was a bad idea though? Yeah, honestly, I mean a best of 9, who the fuck wants to play a best of 9? It's just disgustingly long. And probably with a lot of shitty maps involved as well. I mean, I don't know. Playing a best of 9 is like really not the greatest thing to do. He won with Village first? Damn, really. Why is the stream quality so bad? Because you have to choose the quality, bro. The stream quality is perfectly fine. Unless it's an issue on your end or you didn't choose the quality yet. Because if quality options are available, it automatically chooses medium instead of source. So that's nothing I can do something about. That's on your end. You just have to choose it. Now OrcWorker getting some harass done. Already got the double circlet boots for a Remind though. That archer will still die though. Remind still wanted to deny it, but didn't get to it in time. That's why he sent the archer back to his Demon Hunter. So it's a level 2 for the blade, which is really damn nice for him now, so he can actually trade a bit better. Demon Hunter also already has quite some experience as well after taking that orange camp here in the green camp. As I'm paying attention to the game so much, so I need to catch up a little bit now. OrcWorker, kind of a weird base build, but still works, I guess. This is quite a big opening though, so he needs 2 grunts to actually block it. And now OrcWorker is still getting the Gnoll Receiver, getting a replenishment potion as well. That's a nice item for him here. It's not too bad at all. But Remind, he's already prepared the creeps here. And will be getting level 3 Demon Hunter now if OrcWorker doesn't do anything about this, and it doesn't seem like OrcWorker is really expecting this. So that's pretty damn nice for Remind here. Getting a circlet as well, that's perfect for him. I don't know why the hell people are talking about trolling. He tried to give non-boring games, not playing standard, and just because people want standard games, they're bashing him. He has the right to. Yeah, he definitely has the right to play troll games, but still, I don't see why he would do it. Because, not necessarily from an observer point of view, but from his player point of view. Because let's say they're not splitting the money. I don't know if they're splitting the money or not. I have no clue. But if they wouldn't be splitting the money, there was quite some money on the line. If you're 1-2-0, why would you not try your best to get that? But instead play strategies that have basically no chance of winning. That's why I'm not trying to bash 1-2-0 here. I do respect his choice, I just don't understand why he would go for it unless they're splitting the money. That's all I'm saying here. But anyway, OrcWorker is doing a nice defense here. He still let the Demon Hunter through though with his grunt, so that Spirit Lodge will actually get cancelled. He could have kept it alive if he wouldn't have let the Demon Hunter through here with his grunts. Messed up the micro a little bit though, so it was rather unfortunate. He will be able to trap the Demon Hunter though, never mind. OrcWorker actually doing some micro mistakes here that are costing him quite something. And Remind got away with a nice Spirit Lodge cancel. That's pretty good for him. Ah, that was really unfortunate for OrcWorker. It's a little sloppy there, but anyway. Yeah, you definitely got a point, Geiler QC, but still. Not saying that it's not 1-2-0's choice. I mean, he can do whatever the hell he wants. But it just doesn't really make so much sense unless they split the money. I also do see why he maybe just didn't want to play a goddamn best of 9. Like, who wants to play a best of 9? It's just so incredibly draining. But anyway, enough about that. Let's rather focus on this game here. And see if OrcWorker can manage to come back into this or not. So far it's looking rather bad for OrcWorker, honestly. Remind got far too much creeping done already. He got the Spirit Lodge cancel. He has higher hero levels than OrcWorker, which is ridiculous in this matchup. That's incredibly good for an elf player. That should never really be the case. OrcWorker now getting more raiders, getting his first walker as well. But Remind, he's tier 3 already. Mass upgrade is coming in. It seems like he just wants to go for some more heroes. He still has his TP as well. Has to be careful about the answer from the raiders though. OrcWorker now getting some more creeping done, which is nice because Remind is not really doing anything in the meantime. But let's see if OrcWorker will be prepared for that tier 3 Master Talent push. OrcWorker now just hurrying up with creeping as much as he can. And Remind actually going fully aggressive right now. Well, with those items on Demon Hunter, he can kill that burrow. Now going for it, but OrcWorker is quite close to base already, reacted rather fast. Has a Spirit Link prepared, so no chance of killing that Blightmaster there. And Demon Hunter and Beastmaster are quite out of position. Still wants to stash the Demon Hunter before he TPs, I guess, or... Then again... There we go. Was gonna say that he might stash the Demon Hunter and sacrifice his Beast. But it actually is not the case. Instead, he just TP'd out now. Master Talents are ready. He will probably get Orb of Venom now as well, then get a Tinker, then push across the map. Level 2.5 TC for OrcWorker. Blightmaster not level 3 quite yet. There we go, there's the Orb of Venom. Healing Potion as well. And the Clarity. And Remind is gonna move into the middle of the map now. Get that Tinker, and then he's good to go. Whereas OrcWorker, he's not fully ready for the fight yet. OrcWorker might still be able to get level 3 TC in time though, with this creep here. Yeah, he will be able to do so. So OrcWorker is somewhat prepared for this fight, I guess. If he splits XP, does he still get level up? I think he does. Could be close though. No, he doesn't get level up if he splits XP now. He will be 2 XP away from it. Nice, OrcWorker realized it, not splitting the experience, so he gets a level up on the TC as well as the Blightmaster. So he's good to go in that regard. He's ready to fight with his PNs here as well. And getting an Invul Potion as well here, has the Heal Scroll and a Mana Stone. So OrcWorker actually nicely prepared now. Still managed to get everything that he had to get done in time before Remind hit with a push. But Remind instead, he didn't even really go for a push, he's just going for creeping instead, getting better and better hero levels. The thing is, OrcWorker is coming in now, it's 48 supply against 44. Not the most favorable fight for OrcWorker, but it's still fine. Especially since there's no heal scrolls for Remind, and there's no TP for Remind. No Spirit Link on OrcWorker's Blade Master though the whole time, so he's really low HP already. There's still enough mana for Spirit Link, but he has to use it, he has to get the Spirit Link going. Scroll of Healing is already gone for OrcWorker, not using the heal self while in the Invul Potion, so that Demon Hunter might have to go out of this fight. There's a Shockwave to finish off the Demon Hunter, there's the Ink of Reincarnation though, so that's not too big of a deal yet. But the Beastmaster, there's a Dispel, Cycle instantly again, but it's not enough. OrcWorker actually rolling over Remind right now. Looking very, very good for OrcWorker. Shredder as well for Remind. He knew that it was basically the last fight anyway, if he cannot win this one, because of the missing TP. And now he's trying his best to get this, but the Shredder already died as well. TC should be fine. There's no more Spirit Link though, so that is kind of scary for him. But that Tinker, there's no staff. The staff was on the Beastmaster, so the Tinker dies as well. No chance for Demon Hunter to get out of this fight. There's too much Ensnare. And this will be GG most likely here. He has to kill the Demon Hunter though. Demon Hunter is actually getting away. There's no way that OrcWorker can still catch him without Ensnare. There's another Raider coming in though, but Demon Hunter just running that way. This game is actually not fully over yet. It's looking very bad for Remind, but it's not completely over yet. It's Night Elf versus Orc. The comeback potential for Night Elf is insane in this matchup. And he's even going offensive still. Because Demon Hunter is just as strong right now, he has sick items. But was it really the best choice right now? Let's see. Blade Master, if he gets a proper crit. Oh, Remind losing so much more still. Raider now dying as well there. Remind doing a nice job at staying in this game. It's not fully over yet, but it's looking very good for OrcWorker. Even moving a Peon down here, it looks like he might want to expand. But the thing is, Remind, he's gonna get his Tinker back as soon as he gets some decent numbers of talents again. He already has 4. He's basically in perfect fighting shape again. So I wouldn't count Remind fully out of this yet. OrcWorker definitely has the edge, but it's not over. OrcWorker actually completely out of lumber, cannot continue producing any units right now. And needs to send his PNs back to lumber there. Was a really nice catch for OrcWorker, but if Remind gets even more creeping done now, he already has really strong hero levels. I think they're also really close to level 2. Let's see what he can get here. Robe of the Magi, that's really pretty good. It's not the best, but it's also not too bad still. Boots of Kalfalas, Valve Giant Strength would have been awesome. Illyria's Fruit of Accuracy wouldn't have been too bad either. Let's see what OrcWorker can get. He got that Trouble Circle, which is a nice addition to his Orc army here in this matchup. And he gets the Boots of Kalfalas. That Blade Master will be a beast. At least he's gonna be pretty strong, especially with the level 2 critical strike now as well. But there's always Cyclone. So the Blade Master probably won't be able to do too much in those fights usually. But when he does something, it hurts. Now this time Remind has 1 heal scroll at least, double healing potion, invul potion as well. And he is ready for the fight again. 48 against 42 supply. OrcWorker has a bigger gold bank though, but he only has 1 healing scroll. So even though it was looking really good for OrcWorker, this game is absolutely not over yet. Comeback potential of Night Elf is just incredible. It's really incredible. Well, let's see how that's gonna turn out.
A player's forces are under attack.
For Remind now. Let's see if he has a chance to really come back into this game. Second heal scroll for OrcWorker. Can't click the shop right now. There's no heal scroll available right now for Remind. And OrcWorker, it seems like he doesn't really want to take the fight yet. He's waiting for more reinforcements because he just now broke upkeep. And also for a nice position, for a nice opening maybe, and this is a nice opening. The critical strike and Beastmaster already really low HP. Shockwave was not the best. Only had 2 talents and Tinker. Instantly mana burn as well. TC completely out of mana already. But that Beastmaster, he has to be careful, and there's no way for him to get staffed. Staff was actually on the Beastmaster. He was perma-ensnared as well. Heal scroll would have been able to save him there. So he dies into OrcWorker, now he really is rolling over Remind. Remind, he still had a chance to come back into this game, but he had a really bad opening to the fight. Now it's looking really, really bad for him. There's Tinker Rockets as well, actually. TC still staying alive though with that Spirit Link, and there's nothing to save. that Demon Hunter. There's Baxter from the Windwalk, there's the GG, and 1-0 for OrcWorker. He keeps surprising us in this Gera Cup.